what she does is she takes all of the money out of the register, and once she has it all out, she fans it all out, and then you can see the left side, which would really be the larger bills are, because she's setting it up that way.
So when I was watching the video footage, it's pretty clear that it's what you were doing, is rolling it into a money roll, placing a rubber band over it, and then placing it on top of the desk. I'm watching a video footage that's unedited from the department store, who has no reason to accuse you of this.
I don't know if it's unedited.
Bad bosses abuse their power, pocketing what isn't theirs as if it's just another perk of the job. But what happens when cops arrive to teach them a lesson or two about the law?
So just in the course of these 4 days, about $1,000.
No, I know I'm going to be in trouble. Just to save me from having to be arrested is what I would like to avoid right now. I was told that I was not going to be arrested if I was cooperative, and I have been nothing but.
You have an active warrant, so apparently at some point you might have not been cooperative.
These were the moments dumb bosses thought they could steal without consequences, but it backfired. Starting with the moment a store manager's carefully planned heist crumbled when the store caught onto his schemes.
It's clear as a day in the video. There's a camera right in there, right over top of you. Scans, he has to enter them up. Does it 6 times.
You're under arrest for felony charges out of the city of West Palm Beach and referenced in fraudulent.
The allegations is that there's money missing, and just before you answer, I've been working this case now for quite some time. You walk into the vault, you remove the cash deposits, and you hide them, whether it's underneath a folder or underneath something else. So do you want to talk about the truth?
On April 11th, 2024, the owner of a Staples store called police to report a theft so elaborate it left the responding officer in absolute disbelief.
The GM, he just went on LOA.
Okay. What does that mean?
29th, leave of absence.
Okay.
He basically job abandoned, but you know how those rules go. He didn't contact anybody, but then somebody got a hold of him through HR and they put him on LOA. That's so. So I get notification from our bank. And it goes through another person who works in corporate. Says, hey, we got 3 deposits outstanding. And it's from, it starts at the end of February, so I'm like 2 weeks behind on this notification, all right? I request to the store, to this GM, send me your Garda log that shows they're signed for. Garda comes, picks them up once a week, and then our weekly deposit log. So he sends that to me, and they look fine, look like they're picked up and gone. So I'm thinking, oh, it's not our fault, must be the Garda. They have a camera system, so I have to verify and confirm, right? So I'm watching it. And in any given week, you get 7 business days. Garda comes once a week, so you get 7 business days. So they should pick up a minimum of 7 bags. So Garda comes in, they're supposed to pick up 7 bags, he scans 6. It's clear as a day in the video. There's a camera right in there, right over top of you. Scans, he has to enter them up, does it 6 times. So he leaves with 6. But we have paperwork that shows he scanned 6, not 7. So we have one missing just in that example for $920. So the suspect here is the GM.
And and how long has that been going on?
Yeah, it started, the first deposit missing is the date, what is it, 2/29.
2/29.
Yeah, 2/29.
And it's been going every week since.
Yes, well, it escalated, obviously. Yeah, so
in the beginning, it was 1 bag.
Yeah.
And then how did it escalate?
It started 1 bag, well, it was sales date 2/26. That was the first one, sales date. So we have 11 bags missing, and that's the total loss we have right now.
Okay.
And everything that's occurred after this, he went on LOA shortly after this because I started sticking my nose into it. Hey, send me the logs, send me this. He knew he was in big trouble.
And nothing happened after 3/17?
No.
Okay.
I started inquiring about 3/20, 3/21.
And it stopped?
And it completely, well, he left. Yeah.
He left.
And
what date did he leave?
His last day worked, I think, was 3/29.
3/29. But nothing happened from 3/17
we're clean.
to 3/29.
We're clean.
Okay.
Deposits picked up in the bank.
Okay.
The only person, let me show you the safe so you get a little grasp here. I wish I could open it for you. We got a prop with it, so we have to get locksmiths out. So here's the safe. This is where the deposits were kept. And
this is where the deposits, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's where they are?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where they are. This is just your safe funds. This is where they keep all the money throughout the day.
As the owner laid out the employee's scheme, the officer could only listen in shock at the level of planning that had gone into the heist. But the story was about to get even more surprising.
So the thing about Dwayne, he's in here a lot, but the videos, the camera's right there. And it shows what he's doing. He's preparing deposit here. He doesn't go down there until he throws the deposit in.
And Dwayne is the person that you're most suspicious of?
No, Dwayne he's clear.
He's clear, okay.
He's the tech suit. The guy I'm suspicious of, it's so obvious. I'll show you a clip.
Okay.
The GM, he's got a drug problem. There's no question about this. Everybody, I mean, I talk to the key holders. I go, anything different going on? Anyway, that's another story. He says he's in the hospital. He's in rehab. Anyway, I don't know that for a fact, but the GM is the only one. Well, first let me explain the video. The video here, because there's so much dead time in this room, you could go 6-7 hours in a day while we're open for business. No one comes in here, door closed.
Right.
So for us to have to watch video for that would be.
Yeah, just skip forward until somebody's in here.
Yeah, but you don't know. But the way it's set up, it's motion activated. So as soon as that door comes open, the video backs up maybe 2 seconds, and then it starts recording.
Okay.
And then you see the door open, you see the people come in. So what I saw was the GM coming in, going into that deposit. So when he's here bending down, digging around into the deposit, from that angle, it's really difficult to see exactly what's going on. It's not like stealing from a register and you got the camera right.
You don't see him put it in the pocket.
It's not that obvious.
Okay.
What he does is he uses this prop right there. He used that once. This is lost and found stuff that shouldn't have been down there, but this envelope was in there, and he has no reason to really go in there unless a customer says, "Hey, I left my passport here," and there's one in there. But this is so out of policy, it's not even funny. It's not how we handle it. But anyway, that bag was down there, and that's one of the things he messed with. And he would be down in there with the deposits, and then all of a sudden he walks out here and goes into his office with that bag, and then comes back and puts it in. So.
Also, he takes that bag with him?
Yeah, takes it into his office there.
For months, officers worked side by side with the owner to build a case. All the while, the suspect walked around smugly, convinced he had gotten away with it, not realizing he was soon going to walk into a trap.
Pants. What's your name, sir? Anthony. You're under arrest. You have an arrest warrant, okay?
For what, sir?
Is there any guns in here?
No, sir.
Okay. Just stay right where you're at. You're under arrest for felony charges out of the city of West Palm Beach and referenced in fraudulent. Nope, that was for Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
You got some charges for the city of West Palm Beach. Come on out.
Come on out. No. Come on out. Well, put your hands on top of the car. I'm back to
fresh charges for you, boss.
They're new. They're new. You got arrested on the 12th.
Right.
For Palm Beach County. That was for schemes to defraud and using other people's property, things like that.
Right.
This is for something completely different.
City of West Palm Beach charges. City of West Palm Beach.
All right. So, would you rather take this off and I'll cuff you?
Gosh.
I know it sucks, dude, but this is what it is, brother.
Yeah, I guess. I understand that.
You got some keys on you?
Yeah, I have my keys.
Okay.
Can I get my phone from there?
I'll get your phone. I will get your phone. You want to take this off?
Anything. Yeah.
It'd just be easier, more comfortable if you want to take that off. Yeah. It's fraud stuff. It's nothing violent. You're not, you're not.
What's going on?
I think he probably wants to. I'd give it a shot. It's probably worth talking to him about.
The manager was clearly convinced that he was untouchable by the way he reacted to being arrested, but officers wasted no time cutting through his arrogance.
Any idea why a detective will be talking to you right now? And before you answer, please, do you have any idea why I will be here talking to you specific to Staples?
No, sir. No.
So if Staples management, how many managers did you have under you at Staples?
So my direct reports,
How many people had access and a key to the cash room at Staples?
I'd say other than myself,
Yep.
there were, I think, 4.
4 other people, okay.
I mean, and that's just during that time, mind you, like I was telling you before, there were many visits with many managers at different levels, whether they're regional, divisional, in and out of that store very frequently.
Okay, the allegations is that there's money missing, and just before you answer, I've been working this case now for quite some time,
right.
Okay? So the allegations, would you know whether there will be any allegations that there will be money missing from the cash room of Staples?
I can tell you what I am privy to regarding the discrepancies, because I was involved with investigating Probably, I don't remember how long before I went out sick, but I remember we provided all the information and the armored carrier logs and just everything that went along with that. And at that point, that's as far as I was involved with that. Now with that, I know that was as a result to it being reported through the system that they hadn't received deposits that were.
Did you ever take any money from Staples? Before you answer,
right.
Understand that I've been dealing with this for now a few months. Did you ever take any cash deposits from Staples?
I did not take any cash deposits from Staples, and I understand.
Anybody else take cash deposits from Staples?
Not to my knowledge, not that I've seen or am aware of. I can tell you.
Have you ever come to Staples in a day or time that you were not supposed to be working at Staples?
Once confronted, the man's carefully rehearsed story unraveled almost instantly. No matter how hard he tried to stick to it, the officer kept chipping away until the cracks started showing.
Sir, I would come to Staples off my schedule at different times, all the time, and as related to what I was just explaining to you, I would come there as needed,
So if there's video of you walking out of that cash room with cash deposits, you're saying that video would not be truth.
I'm saying that that's not what it. I did not take any cash deposits out of Staples. Now, and I had explained over the phone dealing with the loss prevention, Ted, and other, and as far as some of the concerns that I had regarding the safekeeping, regarding the process, because they were on process, and I was doing my best to get things on process to avoid the types of issues and the discrepancies that we were going through at that time.
And what would be that? What would be one thing that you did to avoid that?
So in that, one of the main things is that in that particular safe, there is an internal safe as well. Like, so when you open the main safe, there's another one. And it's connected to a chute. And the chute goes down just like every other retail. I've been doing retail a very long time. And that's how it's supposed to be managed. So that way, once it's dropped, it's secured until the armored car person comes and picks it up with their key.
So you're saying that there was excessive amount of liability with the lost and found. And you're saying that there was a kind of a mess, that's my word.
It's a big mess.
Between the cash and that.
For years. I mean, these things were going back to like 2013.
But then you decide to merge the cash with the lost and found.
No, it was already done. It was already...
That's not what I was told. Here's what the allegations are.
That's not true at all. That is not true at all.
Listen,
you keep checking to go back. I swear to you, if you continue digging in the investigation for that fact of how they were managing lost and found, and you'll see from before, long before I got there, they were using that bottom cabinet as the lost and found with no additional like separation between that stuff and the deposit. But one thing I did was made them put all of the lost and found into like a consolidated bag that said lost and found on it, and make them try to upkeep the lost and found ledger as frequently as possible, or at least consistently. But I did not merge those two things together. I was trying to break them apart and to eliminate the lost and found, and then going forward, instead of automatically putting something that was found in there and forgetting about it, make an effort to contact, to look up, identify the person, and reach out and let them know that you have their item. And that's what we were doing up to that point. But they had things going back from like 2013, 2014 in there.
The suspect thought talking in circles would buy him freedom, but all it did was bury him in a deeper hole.
At no point did I go in there and take money out of there. I mean, I've been going through enough, and it's been hard enough. Like, what's been going on? We see, I was working open to close for months on end since I started there. No days off, and my family is out here. We weren't even able to settle into a permanent home yet. I have 7 kids. My wife, we weren't even supposed to be like that for this long, but I've been obligated to be here, which I've done in good faith. Did my job, did everything I was asked, gone to other locations to help.
Do you want to be truthful today, or am I just going to listen to you talk? And I'm just a straight shooter.
I am being truthful.
So here's it in regards to money that is missing from the safe, and you on video several times, at least 4 that I counted that I saw, where there's discrepancies in the cash. You walk into the vault, you remove the cash deposits, and you hide them, whether it's underneath a folder or underneath something else. So do you want to talk about the truth, or do you want to, because the truth will set you free. I'm a reasonable person, and when there's no victim, there's no crime, Anthony. So if Staple decides not to be a victim any longer, you're not going to see Detective Palacios anymore. But if I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have to accept you lying to me, I think that's a little bit unfair. I think that's disrespectful, and we'll just leave it at that, and you stick to your story. If you want to be truthful and say, okay, listen, detective, we have been going through some tough times, and I went through this, and I was against the wall, because I will probably do the same thing, Anthony, if I have to feed my family. But please don't lie to me after I've been looking at this for months now, because we're at the end of July, and this is back from February and March, I believe it was, and there's several deposits that are missing. And I don't know if you knew, but Anthony, I'm giving you the facts and the truth. The truth is documented, so I'm not making it up.
Understood.
So, and there's videos where it's on a sensory basis, that when it censors somebody in the room, it goes off and it starts recording. I've reviewed those videos. I've reviewed the consistency, and I saw you grab deposits from underneath the safe, the safe that you're explaining. I saw you logging in on the clipboard, whatever you were logging. I saw you pull out certain things. I've already gone through that. I'm trying to understand why you did it, so that I can pass along the information and you can potentially, honestly, help yourself. I'm not a judge, I'm not a jury. I just collect information, I review information, and I'm pretty decent at it. I'm not going to say I'm the best. I'm also very reasonable, and I will share whatever message you have for me to share with Staples and management. But just please understand that this is a decent time for us to talk about the truth, so that you can potentially help yourself.
Despite the evidence stacked against him, the former Staples manager refused to admit the truth during his interview with investigators. He was arrested and charged with felony grand theft. Moving on to a thieving woman who chose to lie to the officers about her crime, despite being caught on CCTV footage.
Right there, rolls it up, puts a rubber band on it, sets it on top, puts that My Device, the little phone thing, on top of it, puts the remainder of the money in the bag.
They're accusing you of taking an unknown amount of money at this point, somewhere close to the range of $1,400. Do you know anything about this at all? No. I noticed on camera that you were responsible for going from register to register and taking the money out of the drawer.
On August 1st, 2023, officers received a call from a local Target store regarding a recently promoted manager who had allegedly been caught stealing money from several cash registers on her first day in the role. When an officer arrived on the scene, he was given a rundown on the incident by loss prevention. At that point, he realized how severe the case really was.
And her drawers were short every day then? I would assume?
Yeah, the shortage was there.
Okay. How were you made aware of this?
So I'm made aware of this every time a team member opens the register drawer. It flags in the system if it's not for sale. And as well as I review the closing cash. This happens during closing. I review all of our closing cash operations regularly. While I was reviewing, we were missing a cash bag, an entire bag. And we were trying to find out where it went. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to start reviewing video. On the 20th, I found that both bags were put there, but then I watched this team member go between another register and put it into that register. and you can see the cash. I'll show you that initial video, but this is the one I clicked on first. There's our team member there, and I have a better picture of the face shot that coincide. You're good. You're good. They coincide time-wise, but this is a nice clear zoomed in over the top shot. Okay. So we're looking at 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s, or in the last right room. It's a little bit more video because I got the whole process. But
So you combine the 50s and 100s in the far right. Is that how every register is supposed to be?
That's the standard, yeah. So what she does is she takes all of the money out of the register, and once she has it all out, she fans it all out, and then you can see the left side, which would be the larger bills are, because she's setting it up that way. She'll take multiple, what looks like on the low end to be 3.
Okay.
So we went with 3.
Now, is this common for a cashier to sit here and pull all the money out at the cash register and count it, and then...
Typically, they should just take it all out, bang, 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 and put it in one of those bags.
So they're not usually counting it at the register?
They don't count at the register. We have a cash office and a machine that counts it.
Okay.
So smaller bills on top, bigger bills on the bottom. In the order that she pulled it off from. Right there, rolls it up, puts a rubber band on it, sets it on top, puts that My Device, the little phone thing, on top of it, puts the remainder of the money in the bag. Those are coupons, or manufacturer coupons. Those get processed as well.
Okay.
She then rebanks the register with the money that's supposed to go in there, all the way to the left. Place the bag on top, that's standard. Places that bag into the cart, and then she comes back and retrieves both her phone and the money that's underneath it. Right there. Into the right pocket.
The CCTV footage left no room for doubt, as the target worker was observed hopping from register to register and stuffing away hundreds of dollars. Eventually, the deputies decided to confront the lady, who wasn't aware that her theft had been recorded for everyone to see.
My name's Officer Kelly. I work for West Palm Beach Police Department. I'm sure you're aware of why we're here, because they told me that they had already spoken to you about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. But first off, before I start, I have to read you your rights. It doesn't mean you're under arrest. It just something I have to do before I ask you any questions, okay? Alright. So, as I spoke to your colleagues there, they basically are accusing you of taking an unknown amount of money at this point, somewhere close to the range of $1,400. Do you know anything about this at all?
No.
Okay. How long have you worked here for?
Almost 3 years.
Okay, and you've had no other issues like this within the last 3 years, correct? I noticed on camera that you were responsible for going from register to register and taking the money out of the drawer. Is that a common practice of yours? Okay. And what is included in that practice? What do you do? Can you explain to me?
So I am taking the money from the day out and putting new money for the next day.
Okay. And when you take the money out, do you count it or anything like that?
No,
So
no
you just. So how would you take it out of the drawer?
Just take it out, put it in the red or green bag, and then put the next bag into the...
Okay. So you basically just go from each money slot, pull it out, place it in a bag, don't look at it or anything.
Right.
Okay.
I fix it up if I need to, but...
So if it's out of order or something, you'll fix it up? Okay. Would there be any reason why you would roll up money?
No.
Okay. So you wouldn't roll it into any kind of like money roll and then put a rubber band over it or anything?
No.
Okay. So when I was watching the video footage, it's pretty clear that it's what you were doing, is rolling it into a money roll, placing a rubber band over it, and then placing it on top of the desk. Why would you be doing that? You didn't do that? Okay. So why would the video footage show you doing that? Okay. You see where I'm at here, right? I'm watching a video footage that's unedited from the department store. There's no reason to accuse you of this.
I don't know if it's unedited, but I have never done anything like that.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this? Okay. All right.
Choosing to blatantly lie to the officers who had already viewed the CCTV footage was a gutsy move on the woman's end. Unfortunately, it didn't pay through like she thought it would.
So, Miss Janine, based off the video evidence and the statements made by your coworkers, I'm going to be taking you to jail tonight. Is there anything on your person that might poke or stick me?
No.
Okay, can you stand up for me, please?
What is going to happen with my items?
They're going to go with you to jail. Okay. Can you take this jacket off? Okay, thank you.
And when do I get to speak to a lawyer?
That will be after processing. So once you get processed into the jail, then you'll have an opportunity to call wherever you would like.
So your jacket.
That's their stuff.
This is.
No, the jacket's
Oh, that's
fine,
ours.
yeah.
Okay, the jacket's yours.
Yeah.
Chris, do you mind grabbing that?
Yeah, I got you.
Is there no other pleasant way to do this, like walking out of the store?
Unfortunately, no, because once you're in our custody, we have to place you in handcuffs in case you try to run away. We've had people run away and crack their head, so it's a liability thing. So we have to detain you like this, unfortunately.
And you guys can walk me out of side doors, I'm assuming?
If there is a side door available, yeah, you can do that. No, so why not? However, our cars are parked at the front, so.
I know you guys know the fire emergency doors or whatever.
I've actually never been to them, so I don't know that.
Especially we don't know how to get downstairs either.
Are you
I'm
guys
sure
able
they
to walk
do.
inside the side
Because
door?
that's really embarrassing. They're going to be embarrassed after they are proven wrong.
Will an alarm go off?
And that's theirs.
That's theirs.
Okay. I'll just walk with you. Can one of you guys lead us out?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Was charged with felony theft and obstruction of justice. The previous manager was definitely dumb, and so was this dude who shamelessly confessed to robbing a Target of $10,000.
Apparently, over the course of your employment, there's a lot of cash registers that were turned up short. They have video surveillance of you folding money in your hand, and instead of putting it into money counter, you slipped it into your pocket. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a reason why this was happening? Are you...
It was just like financial hardships.
On December 19th, 2023, deputies were dispatched to a Target regarding one of the store managers who had been caught stealing from multiple registers. The act in itself was downright shameless, but the man's uncaring attitude only worsened the situation.
So I was notified by Target that apparently over the course of your employment, there's a lot of cash registers that were turned up short, and that they have video surveillance of you folding money in your hand, and instead of putting it into money counter, you slipped it into your pocket.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a reason why this was happening? Are you...
It was just like financial hardships.
Okay.
And then it turned into a bad habit that should have subsided long ago, or never even started. But yeah, that's all it stemmed from.
Okay, do you happen to have a drug problem? Because we do have, like, drug court, we have programs to get people help that are addicted to drugs.
Nothing addictive.
Okay.
Nothing serious like that. Just needed to get out of a hole, and then it stuck with a bad habit, really.
Okay. Do you roughly know about how much it's been going on for the past, almost a year or 6 months?
I believe it was 6 months since I started. That's when I bought my house. That's when I needed to finalize some things that...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You bet how much money, roughly?
They're estimating 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it might be a little bit more than that? Because I know it's about 10,000 only in the last 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, the last last 30 to maybe 90, 30. I would say 30 to 60 days is about just over $9 grand.
Wow. Yeah. Not that I'm aware of. Like I told them, I when I receive it, I spend it on like materials and stuff because I'm remodeling my house. So nothing that I'm aware of.
Okay, understandable. You married, sir? Any kids?
Just engaged, got kids, yeah.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
Technically 2.
Okay. Biological or?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You have anything you'd like to add?
No, what I would do is the whole statement form if he wants to.
Well, they have an admission form here. Can I see that? Is this your form, sir, that you
Yes, sir. Yeah.
you signed out?
If you can read it.
Sorry.
Okay. And this is just your signature here
Yes,
on the
sir.
statement?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's go if I can get a copy of that.
The man brazenly admitted to robbing almost $10,000 from the store and felt no remorse over his actions. With his confession out in the open, there was only one thing left to do.
All right, sir. Well, today you are going to be placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, you'll be able to bond out of the jail, and then from there it's with your attorney, speaking with the state's attorney and Target on working out some type of agreement in order for paying back, and you can go and see what the charges are going to be.
Sure.
Okay, they could reduce the charges, they can drop the charges as long as most likely the money is paid back to Target, and Target agrees to accept the money before it goes to trial, then they can always drop the case with the state's attorney's office.
Okay.
Okay, so that's something you can definitely work out. All right, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, no.
Do you have any questions for Target?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so you do understand you are fired from the store?
Yep.
Okay, so you trespass from the store?
Yes.
Okay, and you are being trespassed from the store as well? Okay, that means you cannot come back to the store property unless you actually speak with somebody from the store and then they lift it. But in order for them to lift it, they have to contact us because it's going to be documented that you are trespassed. Okay, so
From just this location or every
Yes.
location?
This
Okay.
location.
Okay, yeah. So if you'd like to come back to this Target, then you make sure you get in touch with management, and management has to call us to cancel the trespass.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
sir. That's fine.
Can you look at me real quick? I need a picture for the trespass.
All right, well, stand up for me. Do you have any, well, before you, do you have anything in your pocket you'd like to take out? Do you have
I just got keys and a phone and a wallet.
key phone wall? Okay.
You can take it out.
No knives or anything?
Nothing harmful.
Okay.
Take off this watch.
Yeah, we're gonna take off this watch, okay? So that way we have some room and you're not getting cut off circulation, okay?
And doesn't damage your watch.
Thank you.
Got him. Place the back of your phone's going right now.
Check those pockets real quick.
Yeah, I'll wait for gloves to do.
Yeah, no
I got
problem.
nothing gross in there.
No, you just, listen, in this line of work, you've seen it all. I just don't put my hands in people's pockets till I got gloves on. Just walk front, and then I'll hold the door open. That sounds good. I'll grab this property.
Are you able to grab that backpack under the thing?
Where is it?
Under the bench right there.
Yeah, is that your backpack?
Yes, sir.
That's his backpack too, is it? Does it go? I'm gonna go off like that? This
No,
one?
it won't.
You're good, right?
Yeah.
You're good now.
No, this ain't cold.
It's cold enough. Alright, we're
we're gonna go back to that second car back there.
The deputies weren't sure just how in touch the man was with what he'd done, so they decided to give him a well-deserved lecture.
Take this opportunity to let people know that we make decisions in life that are not great. We learn from them, and that's the important thing. And I hope that regardless of what happens, that you learn from this today and what you've done and the consequences that come with doing what you did.
Yeah, this one's gonna fuck me up though, because I was going in the fire service, so I don't think that's gonna work out.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out. Maybe
spread your feet out for me.
Yeah, maybe you can work it out with talking and get stopped or trial or something.
I hope so, but cause that's what I've been. The old job that I wanted to do, and then like this.
Yeah, bro. But regardless, if it works out, if it doesn't work out, you'll have a story to tell. And just gotta make better decisions than what you've already made.
What's in this pocket? Is it just like
keys and probably some AirPods.
I'm trying it, man. Keys and AirPods, you said?
Yeah. The gym membership I don't go to.
Yeah, we all have those.
They might not be.
908-302, where are you at?
Yeah, they're just not wanting to come out there either. I don't want to go drop them all over the place.
Thanks.
Right there for now. Nothing up here, right? No pockets.
Good.
Yeah, give me just a second. Alright, go ahead, take a seat.
Hey, Cameron, you've been so honest with us. Is there any money in your wallet that belongs to Target?
Just the big bills, I think.
Okay. 1 second. Just 1 second. 3713
It's warm in here, man.
I don't like being cold. Maybe outside for a second. I don't like being really hot or really cold, so. I can turn, if it's too hot, just let me know. Alright. So you're honest with us and hold on. Is the backpack good to go in?
No, I haven't checked that. This is everything that doesn't need to be searched. Wallet, and that does need to get searched. You got an extra pair of gloves? I'll stand right here while you grab me some.
Just when it seemed the officers had the whole truth in front of them, the man's wallet offered even more incriminating evidence.
I asked him, was there any money in here that belonged to Target? He said just the big bills.
Okay.
So if you want to continue with that line, I can pull out whatever.
Feel free to, 50s, 100s.
When is this from, this money?
I don't know, it's
Is this from, it's not from today, it's from previous days? Okay.
So how much money is supposed to be in here?
I don't have my wallet.
Okay. Is it safe to say that most of this money is from Target? Or changed from? $5 and $100 bills. Hold that for me. So 6. 7. 8. 9. 'em just separating by. $1,000. $1,029.
I counted.
Okay. What are you thinking with this? I mean, he admitted that most of his money is either change or money from.
So, unfortunately, I have to do a currency form.
To give it back to them?
No, because if it's going to go into property at the sheriff's office, then it needs a currency form, and that has to be signed off by a sergeant.
In the end, the male was charged with felony grand theft. Up next, this general manager decided to take advantage of the role she was assigned until it backfired on her.
One of the associates, she's been doing transaction voids, allowing people to go through the self-checkout and then allowing them to leave with merchandise after she voids it out.
I'm gonna be arresting you, taking you to jail tonight.
I
Okay.
prefer not the latter, but...
Okay, what the f is this secret bullshit you got running, bro? With 2 kids here, I'm running a company?
On September 12, 2022, officers were dispatched to a local store in reference to a theft after a loss prevention manager stumbled upon something unusual.
Hello. Hi, I'm Jim.
I'm Andrew.
I'm the loss prevention manager for Dollar General. So, this is a high shrink store for us. We just had an inventory.
I figured.
So I'm required to come in here about every 60, 90 days to an audit. I've been out the last 6 weeks. I had hip replacement, so I was just here last week. And we found a situation.
Employee?
One of the associates. She's been doing transaction voids, allowing people to go through the self-checkout, and then allowing them to leave with merchandise after she voids it out.
Okay.
Okay?
Is she getting anything?
She says she's not. She says it's just a friend that she's trying to help out that she feels that he's taking advantage of her.
So there's someone else involved?
Yeah, she has a couple of children. She is married. She has admitted to $10,000.
Over what time?
The last 9 months since she's been here. Now, that's all I have since June that I can prove.
Okay.
What I don't have is because this just got dropped on me a couple hours ago. I don't have all the video that corresponds with these dollar amounts, but we can get that and burn that. So you have all the video that corresponds with these dates and times.
Yeah.
So all these transactions, everything is highlighted. This is
for you.
That's for
So hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
at that time, 2232 for $424.93.
Okay.
So just in the course of these 4 days, about $1,000.
So you've gone through and highlighted the ones that are involving her?
Yeah, the store manager's validated.
Verified?
He's verified them on video. She's been very cooperative.
How did she get caught?
So last week when I was here, I was explaining the importance, because the store manager's only been here about 4 weeks. So he started going back and started looking at them. And he couldn't believe what he found after we just got done talking to us. So he started going back and digging since he got here.
The manager's disappointment was evident from his defeated face, but nothing could have prepared the officer for what he was about to reveal next.
Can I get the manager who verified on video? Is he working?
Yeah.
Can I get him to... Yes. Hi. So these highlighted ones you verified.
A majority of them, because I did them yesterday. I went through all of them.
Okay.
It's just today I had to remake it, so because I didn't want them to see it, and so I highlighted. I'll need to go through it again, double check.
Okay.
But most of them they should be right because they're all the same time frame, because it's always at 2200.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you seeing on the video? Are you seeing the same individual?
Same individual. Yep. Guy will come in at night. I'll go through the self checkout. She'll be in tandem with him. Void out the transaction, take the cart, walk out with it.
Okay. Can I get you to write a statement? I'll grab one of our statement forms and just indicating that once you were made aware of this, you reviewed video, you verified by reviewing the video. This is the current thought. I know there could be more down the line here. I'm gonna grab a statement form.
Sounds good.
The fact that someone else is involved, I don't know. That's gonna be something where our detectives want to
investigate a little bit.
Investigate more before. So.
Yeah.
You guys cool with that?
Yeah. Yep.
This is not a quick...
however you want to handle it.
I know you're already deep into it, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be right back and we can go to my car.
No problem. And then we can show you one of the videos too once we get everything wrapped up so you can see what...
Yeah, I should probably look at one of them. Yep. Okay.
Now, with solid evidence in hand, the officer approached the accused employee. But the moment their conversation began, it was clear this woman was not looking to take accountability anytime soon.
Jessica, hi. I'm Officer Belzer.
Can I close this?
Sure.
Or do you want?
Do you want to? Do you want to hang out here, sir?
Yeah, I can do that.
So,
Yes.
you know why I'm here.
Yep.
I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, I don't know how this will play out.
Okay.
As far as this is going to be a larger investigation that our detectives will handle, or this is something that I'm going to be arresting you, taking you to jail tonight.
I
Okay.
prefer not the latter, but...
Okay. So, having that in mind,
Okay.
your cooperation is important, obviously. And it seems like you've been cooperative so far.
Yes, sir.
You're not under arrest at this time.
I'd like to not be under arrest if possible.
Okay. And I saw you wrote a statement that was on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
I was not forced to. It was completely of my own free will.
Okay. So, before I go any further in my investigation,
Yes, sir.
even though you're not under arrest, I'm going to read you your rights.
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk?
Oh, to revoke my cooperation now is only going to make it look bad, so yes.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
The company or the store particularly?
This store.
Jim was saying, I think 9 months.
Okay. And what is your position here?
Assistant store manager.
At any time, have you stolen anything from the store or acted in a way to allow someone else to receive goods, services from this store?
Obviously, the latter is why you're here.
Okay. So, can you explain to me?
Unfortunately,
What
to
you-
my bleeding heart generosity for this person that's claiming to have been my friend and I'm like an adopted sister, I regretfully aborted transactions on the self-checkout for him and let him have it. Which is now costing me my job and putting my family in jeopardy because I was being concerned about somebody else.
The officer wasn't buying her innocent act for a second. He pressed harder until her carefully built facade began to crack.
Do you know how many times this occurred?
No, sir, I
Okay.
don't have a
How
specific
about,
number.
do you know when it started?
I think the furthest back Jim told me he had was in August.
So you think this started in August?
Yes, sir. I believe he's correct. I have paperwork. I just have a memory.
About how many times a week?
At least 2 times a week, maybe.
Okay. How was this arrangement set in place? Did you know they were coming to the store?
He was here almost every day I worked, under the guise of wanting to help me. Help me work around the store. And
When would you know to abort the transaction? Did he ask you? Did he talk to you? Did he send
asked
you a
me.
message?
He would ask me,
Okay. What would he say to you?
hey, can you help me out with this? And I should have just said no.
Did you ever get anything in return from him?
No.
Did you ever abort a transaction that you kept for yourself?
No, sir.
Okay. So in the course of this, you never received anything in exchange for what you were doing. Do you want to identify this individual?
Do I have to identify him? I mean, you have his face plastered all over the camera right there.
This is part of the cooperating with us, and
Gotcha.
look, the course of where this goes
To help.
is going to depend on the information you're providing,
Yes, sir.
because this isn't as simple as you're taking something out of the store. Even though you didn't retain anything,
I still assisted in it.
and there's 2 people involved here. Okay.
Yes, sir. Whatever I can do to help you.
It's
Keep
only
me from having
gonna.
to-
I'm not saying you're not gonna be in trouble.
No, I know I'm going to be in trouble. Just to save
But-
me from having to be arrested is what I would like to avoid right now. I don't want to
Okay.
walk out here in cuffs. I
Yeah.
don't want you guys to have to escort me.
Well, I
would just-
can't guarantee that either. But you know, the more information I have, we can be in to help you out in that way. But
Same as Gene.
can you describe him?
6 foot something, 200 plus pounds, white male, balding.
Jessica thought that giving the officer false information would be her ticket out of trouble, except that illusion quickly shattered when the officer cut through her lies.
Also, if you happen to find him, because, like I said, under the guise of him being my friend, you can also give that back to him. He asked me to hold it.
Okay, well, I don't want to be in possession of that.
I don't want it either, because if I'm never going to see him again, I don't want to keep it.
Well, you two have an established relationship, so I'll let that property remain with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you swear and affirm that this statement is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're signed. All right. What we're gonna do as much investigation as I can with the information that we have now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask that you continue to verify those transactions.
Yep.
So we know the full extent of it.
Yep.
because it's basically an ongoing scheme, and it has occurred previous months. I'm going to do as much as I can with what you have now.
Right.
I'm going to send it to our criminal investigations, so I'm not hauling her away in cuffs today.
That's fine.
And I'm going to talk to her, tell her, look, when the detective comes and talk to you, she needs to continue what she's doing. She can't.
As I told her from the beginning, I go, look, he's got to be cooperative.
And it seems, I have no reason, that you guys tell me if it's any different.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best route to go, because if the dollar amount keeps going up, it could change the charge. I don't want to prematurely take action, grab that guy, interview him, as patrol,
Sure.
Does that sound
that's fine,
reasonable?
Yep.
Okay.
As the staff worked on collecting more evidence, the officers began searching for the alleged friend that Jessica claimed to have helped. But instead of answers, the encounter only led to more confusion.
Gene? Are you Gene? Can you come over here so I can talk to you?
I guess I'm getting arrested because I don't even know what I did at Dollar General.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
Yes. I said, I'm getting arrested.
No one said that. Are you talking to me or talking to the person on the phone?
I'm talking to the person on the phone. I'm talking to my mother.
Okay, do you mind talking to me first?
I'll call you back. Okay.
I was here earlier.
Yes.
You are suspected in several thefts.
How was I expected in theft? I don't remember. I'm not aware of stealing anything because everything I know I get, I pay for.
Okay.
Like I just bought 3 loaves of bread.
Tonight?
Tonight. I have the receipt in the bag.
Okay. I'm not accusing you of anything right now.
Okay.
But previously.
I don't recall doing anything.
Okay. Do you know any of the workers here?
I know Jess. Actually, I know basically everybody that worked here.
Here's the deal. I'm not arresting you.
Okay.
You are suspected in several thefts.
Okay.
It is being investigated.
Okay.
They do want to pursue charges.
Okay. I'm trespassing coming in the store.
They don't want you here for a year.
Okay,
on their behalf, I'm issuing you a trespass right now.
Okay, can I at least go in there and get my bread that I got?
Yeah, we'll let you take your bread that you paid for. All right, so here's the other thing. A detective is probably going to want to talk to you.
Okay.
So you told me you haven't done anything.
Not that I'm aware of, because I know everything. I have food stamps, and I work daily jobs, and I get paid for my daily job.
Okay, so if a detective wants to talk to you, how do they reach you? So you
I can give you my phone number.
Okay. What's your phone number?
Honestly, my honest opinion, I don't like you guys. I hate you guys with a passion.
A lot of people do.
So, just keep in mind.
Don't come on the property.
No. We already talked about that. Okay. So when a detective comes to talk to you, it would benefit you ultimately to talk to them. Okay. I know you don't want to talk to me right now. You don't like the police.
6197.
I will do that.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not, officer.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You're free to go. All right?
Thanks, man. Take care of yourself.
With Gene given the trespass notice, there was only one task left for the officers.
What happened? No idea.
Is it because of my former job?
It's scheme to defraud warrant.
It's just...
So you have a warrant. Okay.
Wait.
What?
She has 2 kids in the back.
Okay.
Wait. What's going on?
Like I said, we can do this over here as long as she cooperates.
Okay. What?
All right.
What?
I'll explain it to you in a second.
Please.
Okay. So just give me a second. If we want to do this over here.
That's their mom.
Okay, I understand. We'll do this over here. Okay. And I'll explain it to you here in a second.
Hold on.
All right. Hang on over there. All right. I got one more thing that's up to me.
Are you kidding me?
30 seconds left.
So you know what this is about then?
Yes.
I told you to be honest with me.
I didn't know how to tell you without you being mad at me.
Tell me what?
Should I help somebody and it costs a job?
What are you doing?
Here's the thing. I don't know what the case entails,
Bro,
but it's a scheme to defraud. That's all I know. All I know is what the charge is. I don't know what the case entails or the specifics like that. She can probably tell you more than I could. So
you was told you wasn't gonna. Okay, what the is this secret bullshit you got running, bro? With 2 kids here, I'm running a company, and you're what in God's name is happening right now?
You guys are gonna have to get it worked out at some point. What are we gonna do with the children? Are you guys together?
Yes,
okay.
man. For 9 years, bro. What the stupid?
Are these both of your guys' kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So they're biological kids. So there's no issue
yes,
watching them.
biological, man. Hang on. So where are you guys gonna take her?
To the SSO jail, Sarasota County Sheriff's Office.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Why you think you in handcuffs? To not
I
go
was
to jail?
told that I was not going to be arrested if I was cooperative, and I have been nothing
You have
but.
an active warrant, so apparently at some point you might have not been cooperative.
I didn't know I had an active
She
warrant.
worked as the manager of the store though.
Okay.
So I don't know any of this weird that's happening right here. Look, military family, law enforcement family. What are you doing?
I wanted to handle this before it. Really.
Handle it how? By not saying.
I wanted to get it taken care of so you didn't have to get involved.
What? These dudes out here ain't bro.
Hey, listen,
I know.
I gotta confirm the warrant too. So, like I said,
please
just give me a second. If you want to hang out with the kids, I'll give you a chance to talk to her before we leave. Okay.
Is it nothing that you can do?
There's an active warrant signed by a judge. There's nothing I can do. I can take her to jail and then maybe they can release her depending on what the bond is. I don't know what that bond is.
What am I gonna tell my family now? What am I gonna say?
That I'm a idiot.
What the are you doing? Let me go get the kids inside, bro, because I don't even.
I'm gonna keep her over here. I'm gonna be here for a minute, so I'll absolutely give you a chance to talk to her. Okay. So just do what you gotta do with the kids. I'll be out here.
I will.
Here. I'm standing up here real quick.
The arrest quickly spiraled into Jessica's worst nightmare, but at that point, there was nothing the woman could have said that would have made the situation any better.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't want to go.
I don't care.
Don't do this.
After we're done with this, you're going to your mom. I'm running a business. I'm running a business. I work full time. I take care of 2 kids, and you got cops out here out of my house. I bought you that vehicle. I have mine and that one in the yard. What are you thinking?
Let me talk. Please.
Good.
What are you thinking? I'm not doing the fake.
I'm not trying to fake it.
And now I'm gonna have to waste time to go down to a jail and do what? What's your mom's number, bro?
Why do you want my mom?
Because you
I'm not going to stay with my mother.
What? No. What is your mom number?
Why do you need my mother? Please, I made a mistake and I didn't tell you.
This is a mistake, bro.
I'm gonna double check it.
3 cops on side of my house and it's a mistake. How did you help them out? We're already here. You returned something you wasn't supposed to, and then gave him the money from it.
The detective told me, the one that's investigating said that he wasn't going to arrest me.
Alright, so there's an active warrant in the system.
I gained nothing from it. I was just trying to help somebody out and it backfired
It's
massively.
probably the overall scheme then. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the specifics about the case. I never read the PCA, but that's what the arrest warrant's for.
I could have had this fixed if you said something.
I didn't know.
I'm sure she's got a lot of explaining to do, but that's between you guys.
I'm not hearing anything, bro. I'm done with that.
So, but the detective told her that he wouldn't write the warrant as long as she cooperated.
Yeah, she was probably afraid to tell me anything.
It is a felony, so I mean it's over $10,000 in product or whatever. So
$10,000 in product.
Yep. So
are you kidding
over
me?
$10,000 total. I don't know if that's product and cash or whatever, or how that's split up, but it's over $10,000 total. So you want the number to the jail?
Yes, please.
You can just Google that, but
okay.
I don't know what her bond's going to be yet. But once, like I said, once she gets processed in, she can make a phone call. I mean, I can look it up right now and see if there is a bond on there, if that'll help. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so the bond's only $1,500, so it's $150 to bond her out.
Okay, I have that. So. Can I bond her out now? Okay.
As soon as she gets processed in.
Okay.
You can call the jail and let her know, give them her information.
Okay.
And they'll let you know how to handle that.
3 vehicles, a house, 2 kids. I work all the time.
I wish I could explain it to you better, but that's all I got for you.
God couldn't even explain it to us, bro. It's all good. Y'all take care, man.
She's like, I don't know.
It's all good.
Hey, best of luck to you. I'm sorry the kids had to be out there. I tried to do it away from them.
I have no feelings, but thanks for being professional, man. My name is James, bro. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian? All right, thank you. All right, I'll be down there in an hour.
Okay.
Finally, Jessica was transported to jail, facing a serious charge of scheme to defraud. Jessica faced the consequences of her actions, and so did this lady who lied about stealing deposits from a gas station.
And she comes up and says, hey, I processed the deposit, but I forgot to take it to the bank. I called my supervisor, and she says she can't find it.
No, I did not.
About the money missing?
No, I did not, because I was afraid I was going to get fired right then and there on the spot. Any way we can do anything without me going to jail? My husband can't even speak in sentences by himself right now. His brain is all f***ed up.
On February 20th, 2023, in Florida, officers received a call from the lead manager at a local Murphy USA gas station when he discovered an employee's elaborate scheme to steal money right under everyone's noses.
We were at a meeting last week, and she comes up and says, hey, I processed the deposit, but I forgot to take it to the bank. I called my supervisor, and she says she can't find it. So I said, okay, well, let's dig into it. Let's look at the cameras. Well, the cameras just happen to be down. Not of their doing.
Well, yeah,
there was the tech actually screwed it up. So it just happened to be down.
Of course, that
one day.
Yep.
So I go in, we're at this meeting together in Savannah. I talked to her. She's like, no, I did it, but I didn't put it back in the safe like I'm supposed to. I just shoved it in this backpack that we use on top. I go, well, okay. So I interview her other employees that were here that did over the phone. They're like, hey, we didn't do it. Well, we get a report from our office saying, hey, the previous day hasn't gotten to the bank yet either.
Okay.
So I come up here today with the DM, and we start talking to her, and she finally confesses, hey, I stole the deposit. But I used it to pay back another deposit I lost 5 weeks ago. Her claim is she's been floating deposits, so she steals today's to pay for yesterday's.
Okay.
And she's been kind of doing this all along, except she's gotten behind.
Huh.
So, of course, she never told anybody she lost the initial deposit.
Yeah.
She never reported it because she was worried about her job. This is what she's telling us. Unfortunately, and so up to this point where she realizes she's busted. The thing about our camera system is it may have gone into safe mode, which means it still records, but nobody can get into it. We sent it back to the company to see. It's doubtful, but regardless, I explained that to him, and that's when to her, and that's when she said, okay, I did take the deposit. Oh, and by the way, not only did I take that one from the 15th, I also took today's.
To cover...
To try to cover some of that one.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten both in there. She brought back the original, she went home and brought back the original deposit back, the empty deposit bag that she stole from the 15th, as well as today's, minus about $1,400.
Okay.
We still think we're missing the other one, but with the banks being closed, we can't verify it. And she swears she dropped it off.
Okay, so on the 15th of this month.
Correct. Last Wednesday.
There was a deposit that was never
sent.
Deposited.
And she admitted to that she didn't take it when she was supposed to, but stated she didn't know how it got lost. She left it here, but nobody could find it.
Okay. And then deposit from today
was also missing.
Okay. So say she took. So what she's saying is she took like today's deposit to cover for the 15th.
Correct.
Deposit.
Correct.
Okay. So I mean, do you guys have or are you still waiting to see from the bank if you have the deposit for the 15th?
Never went.
So that never went in either?
Still not there.
Okay.
And we know it's not there because she actually brought the paperwork back. I have an empty deposit bag that she filled out with the deposit slip and no money. So it doesn't even exist.
Okay. Interesting.
It was clear the manager only reached out once he had stacked up enough proof. But as the conversation unfolded, the officer was stunned by the details that came spilling out.
But I know right now for sure I'm missing all of the 14th and part of today's.
Okay, so the 14th or
sorry.
The 15th.
It's processed on the 15th. It's for business day the 14th.
I got you.
So they come in the next morning, process the deposit.
So the deposit is for the 14th. That's when it was dropped off, but they process it on the next day.
She comes in the morning. And by the way, this is all happening real fast. Normally I'd have this all written up for you, and I can send you an email tonight that'll show you everything.
Oh yeah, no, that would definitely help. And then yesterday's deposit you're waiting.
That she was supposed to deliver today, she took home.
So the 19th.
The 19th, correct.
Okay.
But she brought that back, but it is shy about $1,400, I believe. I've got the exact dollars.
Okay, so she brought back the deposit from yesterday.
Yeah, part of it.
Partial deposit minus $1,400.
Right, with the paperwork and still in the deposit bag.
Back yesterday.
I don't know what's going on this month, but this is my third one just this month.
Here or like?
No, I covered the whole East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But this is unusual. Even at Christmas, this is unusual to have 3 in a month.
Yeah. Do you know how much the deposit was supposed to be for yesterday?
30. I want to say it was 37 and change. I have the exact numbers in there.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I took a picture. Sorry about that. So the exact amount of yesterday's was $37.78. And then the one for the one that
what's her name?
It's Keely, E-E-E-H. Last name is. Her date of birth is 11/1/7.
Okay, is she here today?
She's writing a statement for me.
Okay. So she's telling you guys that she missed a deposit on the 14th, but then she was.
She went to the bank. Her husband's sick. She went to the hospital. Forgot about it. Somebody broke into her car and stole the deposit.
And then ever since then, she's been using
the next days to try to flip it.
To cover. So she's always going to be behind, but she's trying to use the day to cover the missing date. Okay.
The flaw in her story is other people work here and do the deposit. So, like over the weekend, we had, while she was gone, we had another employee doing the deposits. Well, they don't know what she's doing, so they're just doing a normal daily deposit.
Yeah.
She would have been missing that day that she didn't do it herself.
Yeah.
That's where the whole, and I'm letting her go with the story. I haven't hit her with that yet, but I was about to once she finished her statement. Say, okay, wait a second, now let's go back.
The suspect had thought she was being clever, but her elaborate scheme unraveled within minutes, leaving no doubt in the officer's mind about her guilt.
Hello, Miss Jones. My name's Officer Hanson. I'm assuming you know why I'm here.
I would have made different arrangements. That's why I asked.
I'm gonna read you something, okay? Doesn't mean anything, but I just have to ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand the rights as I've explained them? Okay. Having them in mind, you want to talk to me? So, what happened with the deposits? Just tell me.
I will tell you exactly what happened.
Give me your.
Approximately 5 to 6 weeks ago, my husband was taken to the hospital via ambulance, having a stroke like he had.
Okay.
So I panicked when I left from here. I left with the deposit in the bag like I always do, with my intention of stopping at the bank, putting it in the night drop, and going straight to the hospital.
Okay.
Instead, I drove straight to the hospital because I was not focusing on anything.
Okay.
I was there for 7 or 8 hours. It was almost midnight when I went to come home. My little thing on my car, on the inside of my car where I keep like my ID, my debit card, and all that stuff, was open. I didn't think anything of it. Shut it. Went home. Slept for 3.5 hours and was back here at 4 o'clock the next day to open up, like I do every day.
Okay.
Did everything like normal. Went to the bank and asked for the receipt from the night drop for the deposit. They did not have one, and that's when I started to panic. My debit card was gone, my credit card was gone, the deposit was gone, so someone was obviously in my car.
Okay. What hospital did you go to?
Not Advent, the one, Ocala. I'm not from here, so
Ocala Regional?
Yes. I didn't park in the parking garage or in the parking lot because where I'm from, everything, you have to pay for it, and I didn't have money to pay for it. So
Okay.
I parked on the street.
Gotcha.
Walked about a block to get there. I didn't think anything of it.
Okay.
And then that's when I started to panic. And I'm like, I'm going to get fired for this missing. I didn't take it. You can look at my bank stuff. It'll prove I didn't take it. I am completely broke. It has nothing to do with that. I can pay all of my bills and put food on the table, and that's it.
Okay.
There's no, I did not benefit from this in any way, shape, or form, other than keeping my job.
Alright.
The officer had already made up his mind. No matter how the woman twisted her story, her claims of innocence were falling flat.
What about yesterday's deposit? What happened?
I wasn't here yesterday.
Or
I
today's
have Sunday off.
today's deposit.
I handed everything I have to him.
Okay. Did you make a report
No, I did not.
about the money missing?
No, I did not, because I was afraid I was going to get fired right then and there on the spot. I am my family's sole provider.
Okay. So you didn't make a police report, didn't tell your job that your car got broken
I didn't
into?
even tell my husband. I didn't tell anyone anything.
Okay. Do you know approximately how much that deposit was for that day?
It was between $600 and $6,135. For some reason, that is staying in my head, and I don't know off the top of my head. And it also, my daughter has gotten me a new phone since then, and I can't go back to the exact day so that we could look it up. And I was just using the deposit from the next day to pay for the previous day until I could physically pay the money back that was taken or missing, or however you want to say it, to be right with here. I didn't want to lose my job because it was me not paying attention to what I was doing on my way to the hospital that caused me to just go right.
This was initially started 5 to 6 weeks ago?
Yes.
Alright, so you went to the hospital, you're there for a while, came out, went home,
Slept for like 3 hours and came back.
came out to work. You asked the bank on that day. Do you remember what day that was you went to the hospital?
No, I don't. It's been 5 or 6 weeks, so I honestly don't know. Because everything was just a complete daze. I was just straight to the hospital.
When the woman refused to drop her act, the store manager finally stepped in, delivering a reality check that left no room for excuses.
Can I ask a question? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to be real pointed about my question.
Yeah.
You and I had how many conversations regarding this? Remember?
At least 3.
We had 3 conversations, right? And all 3 times, remember the question I asked you? I asked you, did you take it? You said no. It's okay. I asked you, did Andrea take it? You said no. And I asked you, who could have taken it? What did you say to me all 3 times?
I said I didn't know.
You said it probably was Richard.
No, sir. No, sir.
You said
I said he's sketchy and he doesn't answer questions well, and he lies like a freaking sieve.
I'm going to back up just a
Absolutely.
second. If I asked you who you thought could have taken it, you said it could have been Richard.
No. I said I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past him. I did not say he took anything.
You had 3 opportunities to say it wasn't my people. And you didn't take those opportunities.
No.
To adamantly say it was not my people.
I don't remember saying anything that he took anything. Say, and you said, does he lie? And I said, yes. Because he does.
I asked you who you thought could have taken it. You said definitely not Andrea, because she has too much to lose. However, Richard is sketchy, and I think the word used was either grimy or slimy.
I said sketchy.
And so you had those opportunities to set it straight.
I did.
And you
I chose not to because I didn't want to get arrested in front of all of my peers, like I am going to now.
But you pointed me towards one of your people.
Not knowingly, no, I did not. Yes, he does lie like a sieve. Absolutely. But I would not. I never absolutely came out and said Richard did anything. Because I didn't want to lose my job.
So I understand that. I mean, no one
wanted to pay it back because it was my mistake. Husband in the hospital and a child at home. And I'm their sole provider.
I understand, but unfortunately,
Is there any way we can do anything without me going to jail? Any way of anything? I don't care if I sign papers that I'll pay everything back. I don't care. I really can't go to jail. I really can't. I did not benefit from this money at all. You can look at my bank statements right here on my phone. You can look at everything. I have not been using this money for anything other than to make the other deposit, and it was my mistake that I didn't call and tell someone. It's my mistake.
No,
I just can't. I can't go to jail. I can't.
Not only had the woman lied about stealing, but she also tried to pin everything on a coworker. Even then, she shamelessly expected special treatment.
Unfortunately,
Oh my God, I can't.
I don't have any way of proving any otherwise. The money's missing.
I know that.
Okay.
I
So,
really can't go to jail.
well, unfortunately,
Oh my God.
it's out of my control, out of my hands.
My husband can't even speak in sentences by himself right now. His brain is all fucked up. And I have a child. I can't. That's the only reason why I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to lose my job, because everyone depends on me. I'm the only one. There's nothing, there's absolutely nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do.
No, not at this point. So, what I can do is I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now?
Well, you're going in the back of my car. I have to. But what
Can
I'll...
I make a couple of phone calls real quick, just because of my husband being... I need to tell my family where I am.
Head out and take a right.
Right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, we can go on the other side that way.
Yeah. I'm absolutely scared to death.
I understand. Listen.
I have never been arrested like this before. I got into a fight when I was 17 and that was it.
No, I get it. I completely understand.
I really didn't take it.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
I know.
the money's missing, and you were the last one. And had you
I know.
made a report, you could have avoided all of this, most likely. But right now, you were the last one.
I
And
know.
then,
No, I can
unfortunately,
I'm just literally scared to death right now.
I understand that.
I don't.
And like I said, once I figure out what the bond looks like, I'll let you know. I will give you every piece of information I have for you. Okay? I'm not going to keep anything. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to be upfront with you as much as I can. Your daughter and explain her what's going on. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
I'll crank up the AC a little bit for you too. Okay?
Yeah.
In the end, the woman was arrested and charged with grand theft. Being dumb is one thing, but this thieving manager was entitled on top of it, believing her $16,000 theft wouldn't be exposed.
Really don't have no help. I'm a single mother of 3 kids. Really just a tough time for me. And like I was telling them, like, it wasn't like I was doing like big quantities of anything, just like $20, $30, $5 here or some shit like that.
It added up to a kind of a decent dollar figure.
I don't know what it added up to.
On August 22nd, 2023, a Wawa supervisor in Florida found herself in hot water after stealing $16,000 over the course of a year. The employee took small amounts of money daily, thinking she could get away with it. However, her actions were eventually uncovered.
So somebody from our loss prevention team is interviewing her on the phone, so they just told me to give them 1 second.
He's interviewing her on the phone?
Yeah.
Who's this?
One of my supervisors.
Your supervisor's interviewing somebody on
No,
the
no, no. Someone from our loss prevention team.
Is interviewing the supervisor that's stolen? Okay, so...
So they're just kind of scanning their statement and stuff like that.
Okay, are they wanting to prosecute?
I think so, yeah. So he just told me he said about 10 more minutes.
How can you explain what happened?
The boy called me yesterday and he said, hey, this is what's going on. Like refunding like gas and refunding just different purchases or different amounts on a credit card. So.
Okay, so it's theft of about grand theft.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you mind waiting?
No, do you have receipts and all this other
the
stuff?
transactions, and they can send me the videos.
Okay. Awesome. I'll go ahead and pull a case number. Can you verify whether or not they want to prosecute? Okay. Once you verify if they want to prosecute, I'll go ahead and pull the case number and get everything else situated for you guys, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
After speaking with a staff member and confirming that the employer wanted to press charges, the officer got to work, starting by opening a case and then heading into the loss prevention room, where the suspect was waiting.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Officer Brooks with the Police Department. Okay. know the reasons why I'm here? There's some things I gotta go ahead and read off to you prior to we doing anything else, okay? Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court, okay? You have the right to speak to a lawyer before and during questioning, okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you one will be appointed to you before questioning without charge. Okay, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so understanding your rights, do you still wish to continue to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, do you have any ID on you?
This is my purse, it's right here.
Which one? This one? All right. Because, we have some stuff that's basically being dealt with that, you obviously had a phone interview about and things of that particular nature.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So the thing is I've been battling some financial issues. I've been working with Wawa for almost 2 years. And just recently, I've been having issues with keeping up with my bills and stuff like that. I have a disabled son, so my kid's father's not really in their life, and I really don't have no help. I'm a single mother of 3 kids, and I just was doing some refunds for gas and stuff like that for my car, giving out free hoagies and stuff like that, customers' food. Started about a month ago. Recently I just went to Wawa for help. They have AIN to see if I can get help with my mortgage payments, because it's really just a tough time for me. And I was telling them, it wasn't I was doing big quantities of anything, just $20, $30, $5 here or some shit like that, but they were false refunds. So that's what this is about.
Okay. So it added up to kind of a decent dollar figure.
I don't know what it added up to. I'm not sure.
It's kind of sequential. It's kind of big. Overall tally of what they've basically been looking at since then. It's kind of big in regards to the refunds and the gas and going back and forth with a lot of the transactions that they had. So,
Unlike many of the other cases, this woman remained calm, was willing to talk, and was honest about the situation she was in. She claimed she didn't know how much it had added up to, likely because it had been small amounts taken here and there. Coming up, the woman was placed under arrest.
Unfortunately, at this particular time, I'm going to have to place you under arrest. Okay, and it's going to be for grand theft. Okay, because it's over a certain dollar figure.
So I'm gonna go to jail?
Yeah, you're gonna go to jail, unfortunately. Okay. Is there anybody you want to call for anything at all, or your vehicle?
Because I have my kids, my vehicle is here.
Okay. Is there anybody you can go ahead and call for your care of your children? Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make the necessary phone calls and do what you got to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and get an officer up here because we're going to have to conduct a female search and make sure that you're all secure. Okay. Prior to you going into the back of my vehicle.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, thank you.
Okay. Now, do you have anything inside your purse?
Nah.
That you wish to disclose at this particular time because it's going to get searched?
I have lighters.
Do you have any illegal substances or anything of that nature?
Binder.
I'm sorry?
I don't know if it's nothing in there.
Is there anything in there?
It is.
Okay, we're going to have to take that for disposal. Okay?
Okay, please don't charge it. It's just, I'm not going to get charged with this.
No, it's for destruction.
Okay.
It's for destruction.
Throw it away.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You, please.
Okay, what else?
A cigar.
That's going to be in the trash, so you could probably just throw it in the trash because they don't accept that stuff in jail. You done? All right, just put your phone in there.
And my money and stuff and all that.
Yeah, how much money we're talking about here?
Not a lot.
Okay.
A couple of dollars in cash, just my little safe thing.
Okay, put all that in there.
And this right here.
Mm-hmm. So that way I can go ahead and locate it. Once we get to the jail, it's probably going to be counted out. Okay. They do charge a processing fee, I think it's about $5 to $10. So just probably count on whatever cash is in there being $10 short.
Okay.
At this point, a female officer arrived on scene to search the woman before she was placed in handcuffs and taken to jail.
Put your hands here. Do you have anything on you that I gotta worry about?
No. Oh, I just got another light in my pocket. It's okay.
Let's take everything off.
Yes, money, change. You take my jacket off?
Yes. Appreciate that.
Just go ahead inside.
Are you gonna take these with you?
Or are you gonna
I can take it with me.
put your hands on the wall?
Like this.
Thank you.
I got the purse, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll show you.
Yeah, get that.
I need this too.
What's that?
This is paper for her. I think I need to leave this because this is the paper that the guy had me to write the statement who I was on the phone with. Oh, it's
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
fine.
Oh,
I'll take it. I'll have her. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take all this information here. And I'll make a copy of it real quick. I'll go ahead and place you in the back of the car and get everything all situated with you, okay?
600 a pop. Go.
Let's go.
The suspect was charged with felony grand theft and sentenced to 5 years of probation, along with being ordered to repay the $16,000 in restitution.